how you connect with water. What do you feel water does for you? How often during the day you remember that you need water for your physical body? How often during your day you remember that your physical body is mostly water? Your planet is mostly water. How often during your life you appreciate the water that you're drinking? How often during your life you look at the ocean and you feel the power of the waters? How often you give yourself an opportunity to watch a river and understand how it flows? How often you give yourself an opportunity to sit down by a brook and watch water running easily? Water is in you, around you, supporting you, essential for you, uplifting you, reminding you of who you are, transforming you every day. It's an active element of God that is always supporting your physical existence through earth. And how often you actually have awareness of this connection? How often you thank water for its service? How often you get to analyze what is in the water that you are drinking every day? How often you think of what it means for you to submerge yourself in an ocean? How often you think of what it means to get in a river and allow your feet to be washed by pure crystal water? In a way, when you go through life ignoring what water is, and that is always all around you and in you, you are disconnecting from a loving energy, a mother loving energy, and you are disconnecting from its own wisdom. We see yourself as a separated entity from the element of water when you don't have awareness that is in you and you are made of, as if whatever happened with waters have nothing to do with you, with your planet, with your physical body, with your existence here on earth. Think of water as a mother energy, as a very, very old, wise mother energy. Old enough to remember who you are, old enough to remember what human race is now and has been before. Old enough to understand creation and witness how Earth shaped itself. An energy that remembers the whole process from your first manifestation on earth to who you are right now. In a way, think of the memory on your laptop, and a memory that recorded everything and that you have access to it. And that memory is wisdom. Wisdom that you have access to it. An energy that is very, very familiar with you if you open yourself to it. An element that knows you very, very well. That knows all the aspects of your existence and that remembers all your existences here on earth. How often you connect with water to appreciate it, to understand it, to get to know it. This powerful element that keeps you alive, that keeps Earth alive. We would like to invite you to create now a new relationship with the element of water, with this loving energy, mothering energy, wise energy, to create a communion and to admire it around you, to remove the idea of separation from this element, from this gift. Open yourself and get to know the element of water through your heart. First, you bring back the relationship with water, and your heart will guide you by contemplation, by sending you your love, by thanking water for its service to your existence, to Earth, to all of us. From understanding how water takes care not only of you, but all your loved ones, your family, your friends. Create that feeling of appreciation, and through appreciation, establish again, back again, a connection with this loving element. Make yourself aware as often as you can of the water in and around you and what it does for you. And when you have that relationship established, when you know within you that you have that connection established, then start working with it. Open yourself to understand it. Allow water to teach you how to work with it. You cannot rush it, but the speed of this process will depend only on you. The wisdom in creation is always open to be shared with you. And the wisdom of creation is recorded through the water element here on earth. So, if you want to have access to it, understand it, that this element is always in you and around you, and makes your existence here on earth in physicality possible. You are never separated from it. In physicality, you cannot exist separated from it. Water talks. Water teaches you. Waters communicate with you, but you have to learn its language. And that communication is established through your heart. This is information that will not come from your ego mind. Your ego mind will not be able to decode its language. But your higher self, through your heart, will facilitate the communication. And when you discover this connection, you will find another ally to navigate Earth, to take care of your body in a more direct way, to heal Earth in a more profound way. You will understand how to flow through life, when to be gentle and when to be powerful, when it's time to wait and when it's time for action, what to give and what to keep for yourself. Through water, you will get to know yourself better. We want to invite you today to open yourself to the possibility, to the understanding, and the connection with the element of water. And you will find one more bridge through the waters, one more bridge that brings you closer to God's light, to God's wisdom, to God's love. Communicate with water before you drink it. This element will be a part of your physical body. Have you ever thought of that? Before you drink the water, you are bringing an element into your physical body that is becoming a part of your physical body. The water that you drink transforms your cells, transform the essence of your physicality. It affects the way you think, it affects the way you feel. And if you don't believe what we are saying, try to stay 2 full days without drinking water. And you'll notice how much you need it and how much water is supporting you. You don't have to go to that extreme. You can believe us now and start right now this process of connecting, allowing the connection with this element. Acknowledge that it's a part of who you are, and maybe entertaining the possibility that by you connecting with it, by you planning your experiences and talking, sharing your light with the water that you make part of your physical body, will bring ascension and more light into your physical body. Just think about it. And then, if you learn, if you feel comfortable with this connection and you realize what that's to your body, well, expand that thought and notice how much water is in our planet. If you learn to connect with a glass of water before you drink it, and you learn to work with that water, and you appreciate it and you love it, and you know it's going to be good for you, and you are aware that it's going to be a part of who you are, then think of all the water that is on earth and how much your thoughts, your intentions, your appreciation can influence physicality Think about it. Keep that thought in your mind. We are leaving the rest of it for you to discover it. We are just telling you that there is a possibility to make your physical experience blooming, to understand your own power and how to go through life with ease, but also strong when it's needed. Calm when it's time to be and enjoy life. Active, powerful, commanding when it's time to get things done. Wise to remember all the wisdom through thousands of years on earth and the understanding of where you are at right now. All of that by remembering your connection with water. But it is your journey. It is your decision. We are just pointing out that there is an adventure, that there is a journey of fun and self-discovering if you decide to open yourself to this connection. Think about that.